Hi there. I recently put a post on YouTube asking for ideas of what to paint because I was feeling pretty stale. And one of the ideas was a lilac, and I love that idea. So I pulled out my Daniel Smith palette and I chose some paints: quinacridone rose, French ultramarine, iridescent sapphire, diopside genuine, Hansa yellow light. I played around with the mixture. I really love adding the iridescent sapphire to it. You can't really see it unless you tilt the page, but I know it's there and I love that. So I tested it out here and I also tested it out here. I really like this one up close. I think I'm going to do that, but I also like this as a background item. So maybe if I had done like a trellis or something, or one of those trellises you can walk through, an arbor with this in the background. I think that would be really pretty. But today I'm going to focus on this kind. So I think I'm going to just use like 1, 2, and then maybe half of a third one, and then some leaves. That's my goal. I came up here, this is like 6 a.m., and I came up here to my art studio at, I don't know, I'm going to say probably 5:40. And I got distracted by a bird. So it's taking me a little bit to get started. That's my life, distracted by birds. All right, so I've just wet a rough area of where I'm going to put the lilac. And then I'm going to get my mixture. I probably should have done my mixture first, but I was talking about a bird. And then a little bit of this iridescent sapphire, which is dried now. It probably would be better if it was wet, but I'm unprepared. Okay, I'm gonna drop it in. Now in this method, I'm gonna drop it in, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of white gouache dabbed into it. It's probably a little more curved than it needed to be, so let's straighten it out. Those colors are so pretty together. They granulate beautifully. Beautifully. Okay, I'm going to put some dabs of this. Oh, there we go. I can see it now. And then a couple dabs of French ultramarine for shadow down here. And then add in a couple dabs of white gouache. This is my crusty, my crusty white gouache palette, but I put a little bit of fresh down here. Just a tiny little bit. Just gonna dab that in up here. And make a couple little areas that look like actual petals. Okay, there's one. I'm going to come back to that in a little bit, but we'll start the next one. And the next one, let's see, I'm going to do one here that's just kind of going off the page. So let's do one like right here. And all down here I'm going to put leaves. So we can do this one and this one at the same time. can't see my, here we go. Okay, I'm going to dab in some of the iridescent sapphire. And then I'm going to dab in some white wash. Now, some people probably wouldn't have added gouache because this is watercolor, but the more I'm playing with this, the more I'm realizing that I really like adding it. I really like the mixed media. It just feels right to me. Is it maybe playing safe? Yeah, it might be. But I love what it does, so I'm not going to be hard on myself. I really think it's pretty, and that's what I'm going to do, because I'm living my life for me, not for people that might judge my watercolor. That's just crazy. A little bit of blue, just for little accents. I think I'll put some more down here, some more blue. I might even put some more quinacridone red. I think that's pretty. Do want to mix it up a little bit. I don't want it all spotted. It's just a balancing act, just playing with it. I probably could stop at any time, but I'm not ready. I'm just going to go a little bit longer. Play a little bit more. Put a little bit in here. Okay. Let's see. I don't remember if I did any iridescent in the top one, so I'm just going to put some of that in. Kind of thinking I should have done 3 rather than this one here. I should have brought this one down, but I really want to put leaves in, so I need to stop thinking that way. Okay, leaves. They are kind of heart-shaped, so I'm going to use diopside green, and I'm going to put some branches in, well, on this one. So there's going to be a branch here, and then leaves are going to be behind. Okay. me put a couple up here. Like this is the side of the tree. There's going to be leaves all over the place. Put some up here. There we go. Okay. I am going to dry this. Okay, it's all dry. I think I'm going to bring some leaves in here. It might mess it up, but we're going to try it anyway. If it messes up in mine and you're painting along with me, don't do it in yours. So I'm going to, as if a branch is coming from here, a branch of leaves, and we're going to just put it like this. It's really wet. I don't want that wet of a mixture. And I just think it adds a little something. Maybe it doesn't. You decide for you. I like that. I also think I'm going to do a little splatter. But I'm going to cover up some things. So I'm going to cover up. Ooh, actually, hold on. I'm going to dry because I don't want that to get gross. That does look like one big leaf. Let's bring this out here. So that's a leaf and this is a leaf. I'm going to dry the leaf I just did. Okay, now I'm going to cover up that and just a little bit of splatter over here. That, and then also that. And I'm going to see what it looks like. And if I don't like it, I can blot it out. Oh, I like it. I do like it. Except for... there. I just love splatter. I really do. Okay, I am going to blot a couple areas. So that's mainly in the background. Here. Oops. It's not working. There we go. Okay. Leaves. I'm going to do actually I need a little bit of stem here and there, so mix up that. Here. Really wet. I don't want it that wet. And then like just indication every now and then. That's probably too thick. There. It's fine. It's not what I pictured, but it's fine. All right. leaves, I'm going to, let's see, add some shadows here. So I'm going to call this one underneath this one. And that one back. Okay, I haven't used the yellow, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave this, I think I'm going to leave the leaves alone. In my little sample, I had added yellow and white gouache as a highlight, but I don't think I need it. I think I'm okay like this. You can tell what they are. I'm not going for realism here. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do anything with the lilacs. I kind of don't think so. Yeah, I kind of don't think so. I think I just want to leave them alone. I like the a little bit that I'm getting right here. And I like the curve right here. So I think I'm going to leave it alone. I think I'm done. I am going to dry it because the splatter is wet. But then I'm going to take the tape off. Okay, I am trying to decide if I want to add a hint of a lilac right here. I think I'm gonna. What's the worst that could happen? I don't like it. Okay, no big deal. So, under this leaf. And then like up this and down. And then add a little bit of the iridescent sapphire. Took me a minute to figure out what that was, remember what that was. And then add a little bit of white gouache, which feels dry already. I just squeezed it out. That's weird. Since I didn't use the white, or the clear white, the clear water to put it down, it looks different than the other ones, and that's kind of a bummer. So I think I'm gonna blot. There, I like that. All right, and add white, oops, clinked my coffee cup. And then a little bit kind of doing dabbies, dabby, dabby, dabby. I like that. It just looks more full. There's more going on. Could have also used salt. I have used salt in lilacs before and it's quite lovely, but I don't know, just was kind of, I didn't want to wait for it to dry. Salt looks best when you wait for it to dry. I just didn't feel like doing that. So, there we go. I think it's done now. Yeah, I think it's done now. All right, I'm going to dry it and then take off the tape. There we go. There are springy lilacs. I think it's pretty. I like it. I hope you like it too. Let me know if you try this. I would love to see if you want to tag me in my social media, Karen Clark Creations on Instagram and Facebook. I'm also on Threads, but I don't go there as often. Yeah, I would love to see what you do. Thank you for joining me. I love that you're here. Have a great day.